today's class. So let me recall firstly the previous class. So in the last class, we were discussing the equation of a plane in different forms. And then this is the general first degree equation. What was that? The first degree equation standard. What is that? याद है किसी को?
LX plus
So
my
ax
plus
plus by
nz
plus
equals
j.
to p.
Lx plus my plus nz is equal to p was not the first degree equation. That was
Sir, ax plus by plus cz plus d equals to 0.
yes. That was a equation of first degree. I am taking ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. It was the equation in first degree. This is called equation of first degree. First degree. And then one more form was there, x cos alpha, which was Lx direction cosine form. If you have the direction cosine of the normal, then I can write x cos alpha plus y cos beta plus z cos gamma is equal to p, where p is the distance of some point from the plane. It was a plane like this. So this is your z axis, y axis, x axis. So here, if some point p is there, it was a distance from this point p. Okay. And if I am taking it is a normal to the plane, and we know the disease of this. Then I can write this. So by comparing, we got one result that direction cosines disease of the normal, they were coming normal to the plane. जो normal to the plane थे disease plane आपका, if I am taking this ax plus, so disease of the normal to the plane are proportional to ABC. ये रिजल्ट आ रहा था. You got P was coming D upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. If I was taking the sign of D is positive, because P is a distance, as I told you. So this quantity, left hand right hand quantity, will always positive. So if D has positive sign, I will take the positive side of this. Then cos alpha L, that means cos alpha, it was coming how much? Minus A upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. Then M, which was cos beta, it was coming minus P upon under root, same quantity. And the third direction cosine N, cos gamma, it was coming minus C upon under root A square. So sign of this LMN and P will be opposite. If it is plus, it will be minus. So here you can see that L is proportional to A, and M is proportional to B, N is proportional to C. Okay. So it was done in the last class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here we have a
Yes, sir.
restriction also, that A square plus B square plus C square, this should not equal to 0. Now there are different cases you can see here. Some cases arises. Some cases arise. Like first case I am taking. if A is equal to 0. If A is equal to 0, then what will happen? You can see, if A is equal to 0 means what? Alpha is how much?
Sir,
Pi by 2. Here,
Yes,
look
sir.
at here. है ना? I am saying A is equal to 0. So alpha is pi by 2. And alpha is what? Alpha is the direction cosine of the normal. It means what? Your normal has angle pi by 2 with the x-axis. है ना? So normal has angle with the x-axis means what? Normal either maybe y-axis or maybe z-axis. दोनों ही pi by 2 angle लग रहा है. So what about plane?
XY plane or XZ plane.
So I can say the plane means in both the cases the plane is containing your x-axis. है ना? So I will say the plane is parallel to x-axis. If A is 0, the plane is parallel to x-axis. Whenever the plane is parallel to x-axis, you will take the normal, it will always perpendicular to x-axis. है ना? Similarly, for B is equal to 0, you can see the plane is parallel to y-axis. अगर प्लेन पैरेलल टू वाई एक्सिस हो गया ये इस तरीके से पैरेलल टू वाई एक्सिस है, तो यहाँ पर आप जब भी नॉर्मल लेंगे ये हमेशा क्या होगा, इट विल मेकिंग एन एंगल 90 डिग्री विद द वाई एक्सिस. एंड सिमिलरली इफ सी इज इक्वल टू 0, देन द प्लेन इज पैरेलल टू जेड एक्सिस. इफ डी इज 0, then D is what? Look at here. If D is 0, that means what? P becomes 0. P is the distance from the origin to the plane. Now P is 0 means what?
Plane lies, sir, origin lies on the plane.
Good. That means the plane passes through the origin. I can say the plane passes through the origin. Passes through the origin. So these are 4 cases. Now second, if suppose both two quantities are 0, A and as well as B is 0. That means A is 0, B is 0. That means alpha is pi by 2 as well as beta is also pi by 2. So it means what? Alpha and beta are the angle of the normal. So you have a normal which is perpendicular to x-axis as well as y-axis. So it means what? Which plane it has? Which axis has angle pi by 2 with both the axes? कौन सी axis है?
Sir, Z axis.
Z axis. So equation of normal is Z axis. That means Z axis will be the normal to the plane. Z axis या इसके parallel कोई line ले ले. So what is the equation of a plane? XY plane. Here XY plane is the normal. है ना? Then I can say then plane is parallel to XY plane. XY plane के parallel होगा या XY plane itself भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि now your normal will be parallel to Z axis. If all 3 are 0, it is, and D is finite. Look at here. Suppose in case if all are 0, separately 0, and D is finite, so it means what? P will be what? Finite upon 0, infinite. So I can say plane is at infinite distance, then I will say plane is at an infinite distance. Is it clear? So these are
सर ये
some.
point समझ में नहीं आया सर,
कौन सा?
थर्ड वाला.
Third case means where you have A, B, C 0. Means you have a normal which is making angle pi by 2 with the x-axis, pi by 2 with the y-axis, and pi by 2 with the z-axis. If it is happening, okay, you may have a line which is making pi by 2 angle with all the x-axis, and d is a finite quantity. D is not infinite. D is some finite quantity, suppose. तो उस केस में क्या हुआ? D upon some 0 will be tending to infinity. It means what?
सर
That case will be arising when your P is very so far away.
सर ऐसी कोई लाइन है जो तीनों एक्सिस से सर पाई बाई 2 एंगल बनाती हो?
अगर मैं आपका फोर्थ वो ले लूं तो परपेंडिकुलर है किसके? अगर मैं फोर्थ उसमें बना दूं, जैसे आपने R2 लिया, R2 से R3 में गए, है ना, तो हो सकता है कि वो R4 में आ जाएगी आप, तो उससे हमें बाई कन्वेंशन, conventionally we are supposing that by convention if it is happening then the distance will be at an infinite point. Okay, conventionally.
सर तो इस प्लेन में प्लेन किसी एक्सिस से पैरेलल नहीं होगी?
है what?
सर इस लास्ट केस में प्लेन
हाँ।
मतलब होगी कहाँ ज्योमेट्रिकली?
Geometrically कहा तो geometrically that plane will be infinity. कहीं far because P is coming infinite. तो वो P plane अगर बनेगा कहीं infinite पर, है ना? We cannot see but we can think कि yeah it is the case. है ना? जैसे आप asymptotes निकालते हैं touching the curve at infinity, तो we can see कि
तो
वो
किसी भी डायरेक्शन में हो सकती है?
हाँ डायरेक्शन, but direction I am taking. Direction means I am taking when your D is positive, then it will be in this direction. अगर D negative होगा तो direction change हो जाएगी. बस P will be increasing to हाँ, P will be lying at the infinite distance. Direction कहीं भी हो सकता है, plane में और plane may be on the right hand side, on the left hand side. वो तो D के पोजीशन पे डिपेंड
सर ये
करेगा.
इमेजिनरी प्लेन होगा ना?
हाँ. These are the 4 cases, 3 cases.
3 सेकंड केस के भी तो 2 और हो जाएंगे.
What? So next thing we have distance. So if you want to write a plane in terms of normal form, you can write it this way. You want to transform. Suppose I am taking ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. I am taking a small abcd. Now I will consider it as a DRs. So transform this. Restriction is a square plus b square plus c square is not 0. Transform to the normal plane. If it is the problem. Nx plus my plus nz is equal to. It is a plane in normal form. It is a plane in first degree form. So if you have given a plane in this form and you want to transform it into normal form, so you know you have already done. The value of L was coming. How much it was coming? In case of this, it was coming minus a upon. अगर मैंने small abcd दिया and so on. So in that case, the normal form will become so if I will replace L by this, so it will be coming minus plus A upon under root A square plus B square plus C square X minus plus I am taking double sign because it will depend on the sign of D minus plus B upon minus plus C upon under root A square plus C square Z. This equal to plus minus. Here sign of P is opposite sign of element. So in this way, you can convert any first degree equation to normal form. It is L, it is M, it is N. तो हमने अभी निकाला मैंने कल अभी दिखाया थी इधर ये लास्ट क्लास में जब ये जो वैल्यूज थी so M will be minus B upon under root the same thing and will be minus C upon under root A square plus B square and this P will be positive D upon under root. So in this by this form you can change this equation into this. So here you can see I can say that these are the so the coefficients of X, Y, Z are the direction ratios of the normal to the plane. I can say this also because X, Y, Z are proportional to this. So here you can see A, B, C are the DRs. Here it was coming what I was saying. Okay, when you are taking ABC, I say they are proportional to the ABC. So if something is proportional, that is called direction ratios. ये definition है direction ratios की. If you are getting something proportional to LMN, that is called direction ratios. So here I can say ABC are the DRs of the normal to the plane. Normal to the plane AX plus BY plus CZ plus D is equal to 0. इस प्लेन के ये नॉर्मल होंगे DC's तो proportional होंगे और आप ये ABC you can say direct because something which is proportional to LMN they called direction ratios. Now if you want to find suppose angle between two planes, how you will find angle?
Angle between normals, sir.
Yes, it is quite obvious. If you want to find angle between two planes are there and they are making some angle, suppose these are two planes intersecting or crossing. So you know, just take a normal of this and just take a normal of this plane. So whatever the angle will be there, that will be the angle between the plane also. If it is theta, it will be theta. And we have already derived formula angle between two lines. You can write angle between two planes is nothing but is same as the angle between the normals of the planes. तो उनके नॉर्मल के बीच का एंगल अगर आप निकाल लें तो यू कैन फाइंड द नॉर्मल के बीच का एंगल फार्मूला यू हैव आई थिंक आपको याद होगा यू मस्ट हैव रिमेंबर क्या बताया था इफ यू हैव अ टू लाइन whose directions are L1 M1 N1 L2 M2 L2 then what was the angle formula?
L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equals to cos theta.
So here if you want to find So if you have two planes, so angle between two planes, suppose I have planes AX plus BY plus CZ plus D is equal to 0, या A1 B1 ले लीजिए, A1 B1 C1 D1 is equal to 0 and A2X plus B2Y plus C2Z plus D2 is equal to 0, then angle will be theta is equal to cos inverse, अगर आया है ना, cos inverse A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2, क्योंकि डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस थे, या एज आई टोल्ड यू A1 B1 C1 दे आर द डायरेक्शन रेशियोज. डीसीज क्या निकाले थे मैंने अभी?
A1 upon root A1 square plus.
Yes, so you have to divide by this quantity also, keep in mind, है ना?
A2 square yes sir.
हाँ, इससे डिवाइड करना, क्योंकि वहां पर जो अभी आपने फॉर्मूला बताया उसमें आपके एलिमेंट दे वर द डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस. तो डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस में एज आई टोल्ड यू A1 अपॉन अंडर रूट दिस, दैट इज द डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस. So in that case formula will be A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 divided by this under root this and this. So it is the formula for finding angle between two planes, keep in mind. Say one problem, I am taking one problem. Example 3 है आपकी बुक से. Page number 318. Find the angle between two planes. Find the angle between planes are given to you. Suppose x plus y plus z is equal to x plus y plus z plus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x minus y plus 4z plus 4 is equal to. बताइए जरा जल्दी से कैलकुलेट करके हाउ मच द एंगल इज कमिंग. Anyone? आकाश,
जी सर.
बताओ आकाश, तुम्हारा नाम तो बहुत अच्छा आकाश, बताओ.
थैंक यू सर. ये
सामने में रख दीजिए बस.
सर हम बताएंगे.
ये बताइए, कोई बता दीजिए. A1 यस
सर
Sir, 5
A1
upon
की
root 63.
है, हाउ मच?
5 upon root 63.
5 अपॉन रूट 63. ठीक है, हाँ ये आएगा. चेक कर लो, देखो सिंपल प्रॉब्लम है बस. यहाँ आपको ये उठा के cos थीटा कितना, A1 A2 सो 1 into 2 प्लस B1 B2 1 into -1 प्लस C1 C2 1 into 4 प्लस 4. डायरेक्ट रख सकते हैं आप ये अपॉन अंडर रूट, इसका स्क्वायरिंग कर दी. A1 स्क्वायर प्लस A2 स्क्वायर प्लस A3 स्क्वायर, हाउ मच कमिंग 3 है ना, एंड 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर, कितना आएगा 16 एंड 4 20 21. बस ये आ क्या 63 को आप चाहे तो लिख सकते हैं 3 into root 21. so 3 कितना हो गया ये?
Sir,
Can I
3
write
root
it?
7.
3 root 7 भी लिख सकते
root
हैं.
7.
Yes, because 3 into root 3 root 3. So it is the answer. तो सिंपल प्रॉब्लम है ये. एक और प्रॉब्लम इसमें करते हैं 4. ये सब अनसॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स है आपकी. 4th प्रॉब्लम है पेज 318 पे. ये आपके पास अगर बुक की सॉफ्ट कॉपी यू कैन सी. फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द प्लेन. Find the equation of the plane through the point point is given 1, 2, minus 1, and parallel to the plane x plus 2y plus 3z plus 4 is equal to 0. You have to find equation of a plane which is passing through this point and parallel to some plane. बताइए. Two things are given to you. If two quantities are parallel, what will be same?
So direction cosines of the normals.
So only the change will be in the constant term. It means, है ना? अगर आपको टू लाइंस पैरेलल हुआ करती थी तो आप क्या करते थे? सिर्फ कांस्टेंट चेंज करते थे, बाकी क्वेश्चन वही रहती थी. कांस्टेंट को हम निकाल लिया करते थे. सेम थिंग इज हियर. इट इज गिवन दैट द प्लेन इज पैरेलल टू दिस. तो जो इसके डीसीज हैं वही उसके डीसीज होंगे. तो ये क्वांटिटी तो सेम रहेगी, ओनली द चेंज विल बी इन द टर्म्स ऑफ दिस कांस्टेंट.
Yes, sir.
है ना? यू नो, ट्राई, यू कैन राइट. The plane will be x plus 2y plus 3z plus some constant c is equal to 0. बस सिर्फ कांस्टेंट में फर्क होगा. ये c हम निकाल लेंगे. हाउ? बिकॉज इट इज गिवन.
Sir, point को satisfy करा देंगे.
बस पॉइंट सेटिस्फाई करा देंगे आप, तो c will be coming
So
minus
C becoming -2.
yes. So putting it there. तो ये इस टाइप की कुछ आसान प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, आप अपने आप करेंगे. आपके होम असाइनमेंट जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो हैं 1, 2 और ये 4. ये 4 मैंने यहाँ कर दिए. तीनों प्रॉब्लम्स आपकी होम असाइनमेंट की प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. बाकी 2 प्रॉब्लम्स यू विल ट्राई बाय योरसेल्फ. ठीक है, ये आप करिए. So after this we have next topic. Perpendicular distance from a point on a plane. Next topic we have perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance from a point on a plane. On a plane. Okay, you have a plane and somewhere a point is given to you, suppose. Then you want to find what is the distance between a point and a plane. You have done what is the distance between 2 points. You have done what is the distance between a point and a line. Now we have distance between a point and a plane. So suppose I am taking your plane as usual. Some plane is given to you like this. This is your origin. I am taking x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, and suppose these are the vertices of the plane A, B, C. And here some arbitrary point P is given to you. Suppose whose coordinate is, of course, x1, y1, z1, because it is R3, x1, y1, z1. Okay. So I want to find what is the distance of this point P to this plane. What is this distance? Perpendicular distance means just draw a perpendicular here. Suppose it is your M point. I want to calculate PM. Okay. So for that, I will be taking the equation of a plane in terms of direction cosines, which is more convenient to me for solving this distance. So I am assuming let the plane be Lx plus My plus Nz is equal to P. I am taking it this way. Equation, suppose it is I am taking equation 1. So you know if I am taking this thing, so your P will be in that case what will happen? You know P is the distance from the origin. If I am taking some point here, P is the distance. This is your distance P, and this will be a normal. If I will increase it, it is a normal. So here what I will do, some geometry I will do here. I have increased it. So it is your point P on the plane, keep in mind. And this distance is P. इसको हमने N ले लिया. N is on the plane. So let the plane is this, and P, x1, y1, z1 be the given point. ये point आपको given होगा. From which I want to find a perpendicular distance. So I want to calculate, keep in mind, I want to find PM. What is PM? So here we have draw perpendicular. This is a perpendicular, of course, PM. So my PM ले रहा हूँ. What is this PM? We have draw perpendicular.
सर ओपी क्या है?
OP आपकी वही स्मॉल डिस्टेंस P है. ये आपका प्लेन था, तो जो हम नॉर्मल लेते थे, नॉर्मल है ना. N आपका नॉर्मल है, तो O N इज स्मॉल P. यहाँ पे P स्मॉल P क्या होता है? डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द origin and the plane, where this N point is on the plane, such that this is normal. तो जो आपके प्लेन के इस पॉइंट पे आपने नॉर्मल लिया है ना. अब यहाँ पर अगर आप M देखें, M जो है प्लेन का, ये भी नॉर्मल है. इट इज आल्सो नॉर्मल. अगर मैं यहाँ पे ले लूंगा तो ये डिस्टेंस स्मॉल, अगर जो भी डिस्टेंस आएगी, वॉट एवर डिस्टेंस, उस टर्म में फॉर्मूला लिख देंगे इक्वेशन का, है ना. ये अगर
Yes,
P है, ये कुछ P1 आ रही होगी, ये सेम नहीं आएगी डिस्टेंस. देखो ये पॉइंट, इट इज पॉइंट समवेयर एल्स इन द प्लेन, तो OM विल बी सम P1. इज इट क्लियर? So here,
Yes, sir.
So what I will do, draw perpendicular from P to the plane. ये जो हमने and also draw a plane. This is an important thing. Passing through P, passing through P and parallel to 1. क्या करना है, यहाँ P से पास होता हुआ हम एक प्लेन पास करेंगे. इस तरीके से लेंगे कि दिस प्लेन शुड बी पैरेलल टू 1. तो एक प्लेन मैंने इस तरीके से ले लिया. आई एम टेकिंग अनदर प्लेन लाइक दिस, which is parallel to 1 and containing the point P. Draw कर सकता हूँ भाई. If you have a point, you can draw infinite number of planes. It is in your hand. So I am drawing a plane which is parallel to this ABC plane. Okay. Draw a plane passing through P and parallel to 1. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
ये पैरेलल लेने से क्या फायदा होगा? अगर I am taking parallel, तो I know the direction cosines will be same of this plane and this plane, because the normal will be parallel to each other, है ना. The normal of this new plane and the normal of this plane, they will be parallel to each other because planes are parallel. We have just seen the angle formula. So I can write equation of this plane. So the equation of this new plane is Lx1 coordinate. I can write change Lx1 plus My1 plus nz1 is equal to some distance P1. P1 is what? P1 is distance from the origin to this normal. यानी कि अगर यहाँ पर, अगर मैं यहाँ पर एक पॉइंट L ले लूँ, तो P1 is what? OL is P1 now, क्योंकि it is a normal to the original plane. इसी को अगर मैं आगे एक्सटेंड कर दूंगा तो ये नॉर्मल इसकी भी हो जाएगी, न्यू प्लेन के नहीं.
Yes, sir.
तो I can say OL is what? P1, है ना, क्योंकि यही नॉर्मल को मैंने आगे एक्सटेंड कर दिया, तो जो OL बनेगा इट इज आल्सो द नॉर्मल ऑफ दिस प्लेन बिकॉज बोथ प्लेन आर पैरेलल। तो जो नॉर्मल आपकी ओल्ड प्लेन की है वो इसकी भी होगी। सो OL इज P1। इसे क्वेश्चन 2 कर लेते हैं अगर। So you can write where OL is P1. P1 is the perpendicular distance from the origin to this new plane 2. P1 is the perpendicular distance from the origin to plane 2. Okay. So now what about PM? How much PM?
OL minus ON.
ON. Yes, it is quite obvious here. Yes. ये मुझे तो so PM is nothing but OL minus ON because PM will be same as NL. PM and NL they are now same. Both points are lying on the same plane MN and PL. So PM will be same as NL. PM is nothing but NL you can write. It is OL minus ON and OL minus ON means P1 minus P. देखिए P1 minus P है ना। So that means अब अगर आपको P1 P पता है तो डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला इससे निकल जाएगा। अगर ये नहीं पता है तो यू कैन फाइंड P1 की वैल्यू कितनी थी LX1 plus MY1 plus NZ1 minus P. So this is the perpendicular distance. LX, it is equation of a new plane and then that is the value of P1 minus P. So if perpendicular distance from the origin of two planes are given, you can find the distance between a point and a plane. But that plane I have plotted by taking parallel to the plane. So you have to find only this P1. P1 का मतलब क्या फाइंड करना होगा आपको? डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन टू दिस न्यू प्लेन। अगर आपने ये कैलकुलेट कर लिया तो उसे बस P से माइनस कर देंगे, इट विल गिव यू द डिस्टेंस। इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अब ये डिपेंड करेगा आपको प्रॉब्लम किस टाइप से दे रखी है। अगर आपकी इक्वेशन LX के फॉर्म में नहीं होगी AX प्लस BY के फॉर्म में तो वहां पर आप उसे चेंज कर सकते हैं बाय डिवाइडिंग A स्क्वायर प्लस B स्क्वायर C स्क्वायर, तो वो आपका 11 बन जाएगा। ये फॉर्मूला बन जाएगा सेम उस केस में भी, है ना। चलिए भाई, आई विल कंटिन्यू।